Yeah, the idea that like all dogs go to heaven, even like the pit bull that attacked your little sister, is very funny to me.
They
Just
don't
being
even
like,
have to be religious.
they all have to go. Hitler's dog? Did it go?
Was he complicit? There's an argument there that he was enabling all of that to happen. He didn't. He didn't bite Hitler.
Oh, he could have. He could have stopped this a long time ago. He didn't. He didn't do it.
You know what, dude?
Yeah,
If I had a time machine, I'd go back in time and kill Hitler's dog because he
yeah.
fully on board with everything that happened.
There's that the thing that people always say that they're like if they buy a time machine or if they found a time machine, they would like go back in time and like kill baby Hitler, to
Mhm.
prevent like all that stuff. But like I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know if I saw a baby. It's just a random 1940s baby. Like, how do you know? How do you know you're not just like making the timeline? You know what I mean? Like, we went to old Mama Hitler's place and just I was wearing a yarmulke and I beat a random baby to death. And so I think this problem solved.
Turns out that was Hitler's older brother, and his mom learned to hate people with yarmulkes, and she had another baby, and that was Hitler.
She just kept shaking him in the middle of the night, saying, like, someone will come here and kill you, I think.
Turns out that was they're all Hitler. It's just that was Jerome Hitler, the older brother.
Oh, Billy Hitler.
Oh, but
Oh, Gandalf. Gandalf Hitler.
Jerome Hitler. That was Hitler's older brother Gandalf, who was
It's,
killed before he was born.
it's very funny to imagine Hitler or Gandalf Hitler during the you know the rounding up, let's call it, in
That
Poland.
sounds too cowboy.
Get
it's the it's the
along,
old
little dog.
it's the
Get
old Nazi
along.
roundup.
We're gonna round them up. We're gonna get us some cat. Uh,
There's a snake in my boot. I'm thinking Toy Story now.
Gandalf Hitler seeing like a
They
like
both have the dolphin.
just a guy that's like of course I'm from Germany, like, and he's like, you do not pass for German. And then he, I don't know, he probably does, some kind of gas stuff, but until then it's very funny, like leading up into that, very funny.
I love that. Like all the Hitler kids have Dolph in their first name somewhere. It's Gandalf, Adolf, maybe Randolph. I don't know, but they all their mom had a.
Rudolph. Rudolph the Red-Nosed German is
That is a very German name, Rudolph.
you
There are.
cannot lead the sleigh without me. How will you see through the dark? You won't. You will perish. You will die today.
That almost sounds like Borat too.
I could I could tell this man was not a real German, this Santa Claus, because when he was counting the presents, he did it with the ring finger instead of the other one.
You inglorious bastard.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3 lumps of coal into the stocking, please. Oh, you are not a visitor. You are from here. You say that you are from the North Pole. You are you are you are
We
you are sheltering elves underneath the floorboard, are you not? J.K. Rowling probably just heard that joke and was like, "You get it."
This guy, he's spitting. He knows what I'm all
He
about.
knows exactly. Which, like, I always thought it was really like the over the top, stereotypes where they're trying to quote unquote like hide, the like this isn't. They're trying to, what was it called, like a dog whistle or whatever.
Uh-huh.
You're being like, this actually a dog whistle, and then you have to identify like they got the nose and they're kind of greedy, and like you have
It
to
makes
like,
you say
yeah,
the person calling it out has to be so certain because
yeah.
if not, they're just finding racist shit that wasn't there. It's like, no, that was a coincidence, dude. What the fuck? You sound terrible right now.
One time, like forever ago, I was having a conversation with my friend, and I didn't realize like at that time, like, because I am Hispanic, and at this time phone call. At this time I worked in landscaping. I drove a clapped out Honda Civic, and it was trying to talk to me about like hurtful stereotypes or whatever. And he was like, "Look, I wouldn't just assume that you like drive a Civic and work with a leaf blower." And I was like,
brother.
"Shit." Well, now hold on. You might.
What do you mean by that?
Hold on. Wait a second. And then I was like, I would argue, but I'm just so tired. I can't. I don't know if I talked about this last week or not. I might have. We were watching Ghost Adventures, and there was like this Mexican guy that was on there, and he talked like that, what is his name? What is the mouse? The Speedy Gonzalez. So he was very like, yeah. So we were working here, and then we saw like a ghost or something, and like they had subtitles for him where it was like you can understand. Like it's not like he's not speaking Spanish. He just sounds like my uncle. You know what I mean? Like it just sounds. Yeah, so it was like extra spooky in there or something, and
just like the guy in the editing booth who's like, I know what people are gonna need here.
No one's gonna understand it without. Like everybody around him is just like they're speaking Spanish, and like some of those don't even have subtitles. But like guy who is speaking English in a broken like Mexican accent, they're they're just not gonna get this one. Like the Spanish they can get, but like this. No.
He assumes people fully understand Spanish, but that no.
Yeah. I thought about doing that with like, how later in his life Steven Seagal started doing that like black guy from Louisiana accent and all of his films where he's like, they don't know the dog like that. Like so
I know he did like this is new lore about Steven Seagal, so I'm very excited about this.
Yeah. So for like the last 10 or 15 years in movies, he has just been like, yeah, they said he ain't cool like that. And I said, hell, brother, he always been cool. That's how Steven Seagal talks in his movies now. If you thought I was doing some kind of I guess it kind of is like a racial impression, but that's Steven Seagal. Like, that's just, hell, brother can't get new shoes up in here. Like, I don't know why he talks like that now, but he does. Like,
he can't even like blame his environment because he didn't pick that up just like, oh, like, people who are like, oh, I studied abroad in Barcelona and now I have this accent slightly. He's been in Russia. He's not picking up that accent in Russia.
What if we got Russia wrong? They're just all, it's cold as a motherfucker outside. Vladimir Putin just being like, shit, brother need a bigger jacket out with it snowing like this.
Vladimir Putin is just Robert Downey Jr. from Tropic Thunder.
Back in my day, we should noodle up a snowman out on the castle walls. Good.
Have you heard Steven Seagal's reggae song?
Yes. I bought his album.
Oh, that's awesome.
What is the name of it?
It's like Me Want the Poom Poom or something like that.
It's
by Steven Seagal.
Songs from the Crystal Cave.
He did a whole album of those. Okay.
No, so it's like it's every genre of music. It's like it's rock, it's reggae, it's country. Stevie Wonder is on it.
Like real Stevie Wonder or Steven Seagal being Steve? That's his alter ego.
I'm playing the piano. I play the fuck out of this piano, man. Stevie doesn't sound like that.
What if he's never heard of the actual artist Stevie Wonder, and that's just his name for when he's doing that voice?
Hey man, it's me. I'm doing some reggae. Yeah.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, it's Songs from the Crystal Cave, and I bought it off of eBay. I have it somewhere. I've like moved a couple of times since I bought it, but
Is it
I
a
thought it was like
CD,
really
like a physical? Like, is it okay? That's even better. I like that. Because anybody can get it on like iTunes or Spotify, but a real fan has it on like, is it CD or vinyl even?
Yeah, it was like $10.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you can get it on eBay right now. A 4.6 rating out of I don't know what, maybe
5
out of 5. Okay,
yeah.
that's pretty good.
Oh, I was fully joking. I thought it was out of 10 or maybe even 100, but that's awesome.
Out of 100. Looking up the price of this, it just says the price is stable. It's been the same price. Apparently, there's not a boom in the Steven Seagal market.
Price is stable. People invest in this.
Yeah, like it's a Bitcoin.
There's Steven Seagal bros out there.
Yeah. Have you ever heard the story about Steven Seagal where he was like filming a movie and he goes like, Can't nobody put me in no motherfucking choke lock. I break their fucking arm. And like a guy who's like a stunt double or whatever is like, okay, man, like I'll try, let's see if he can get out of it. And he just like he got choked out and he shit his pants on the set of a movie. And so like, and now when people ask him, he's like, it never happened before, man. I don't know what you're talking about. What was I'm going to mistell this story probably. But basically Steven Seagal at one point was like, he put like a $2,500 offer out on the table for anybody that could like knock him out or kill him or something. It was like to all martial artists, like anybody.
Okay. So it's
can,
limited
like,
to martial artists. It's not just anybody with a gun.
Yeah. What? Let me actually no. I don't even care enough to
putting a bounty on your own head is very, very bold.
Then he ended up like filing a bunch of like restraining orders and shit because people were like, "Yeah, absolutely. Like, where are you at? Like, I'll pull up there right now and just."
It's like no, but not you.
Yeah. All right, I ain't gonna find nobody that does no karate or punching or kicking.
It's like Wes Watson doing that thing of like, I can fight anybody, and then people come and fight him, and he's had like 5 fights in his gym.
That guy, I hate that guy.
That guy sucks.
Oh, god damn it. Like, something about him just irks me. It just like, I'm just in here trying to fucking record my videos. You got this guy out here with a lawnmower. Like, I would love to push him down. He's like 5'5", and now he's like on drugs, so he lost all his anabolic gains.
Oh, really?
So I could just push him down. Like I would just,
just a good center of gravity, take it knocked off, and he's gone. I remember when he was just like there were like prison fitness influencers. It would be like him, Cali Muscle, and then some other guy who's like, I'm gonna take them cheeks or something. I forget. I did a bad impression. I forget what his name was, but like it was what I just did sounded like Sylvester the Cat, but it was like just a huge dude. It was like Big Something. He was like, you gotta do push-ups so they don't take your cheeks. People like me are gonna take your cheeks.
Oh, you're talking about the Booty Bandit, right?
Probably. But his whole thing was like his fitness motivation was that for everything was like, so nobody takes your cheeks. I eat 10,000 calories a day and I do push-ups and you got to do dips because that'll keep people from grabbing your cheeks. And it was like a whole influencer space. And I think all these guys got very rich off of just telling people to do push-ups and being like, the main fitness motivation is not getting raped.
I mean, good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them. If that's what it takes, because like one time my coach told me, he was like, I want you to remember something. if one man can hold you down, then it only takes two. And I was like, for a while, I was like, what did he mean by that? And then one day I was like, oh God.
Are people doing this? Are people doing this in tandems?
Yeah, what's going on here?
What is the motivation for the teammate? Like, what does he get out of this? Like the wrist guy.
I'm gonna watch.
Like, sorry, I'm a supportive friend. It's his fitness goals, whatever.
Sorry, it's not you. I don't want to hurt you. I want to help him.
Yes.
I just really I help him. I put, sometimes I help fold his laundry. I send him a Christmas card. I've been there for a lot.
I was actually listening to. Have you ever heard Norm Macdonald or read Norm Macdonald's book based on a true story?
No.
Okay, it's a fictionalized version of his life where he just lies the whole time. But one of the stories is just him explaining, like part of his life story, quote unquote. He's in jail and he talks about how you earn respect by raping people, and he goes like an 8-minute thing about like how it's not about sex, it's about power. And he's like, oh, so on the outside world, I took great pride in never raping anybody, but on the inside it was topsy-turvy. And it's just like 8 minutes of overly explaining prison dynamics, and it's amazing. I highly recommend it. I think it's like it's an excerpt from his audiobook, but it's incredible.
Norm does a great job, or did a great job of like something being not funny, like whatsoever, and him like making it funny,
just beating you over the head with it.
Yeah, and like there was like he would do this in a way that there was no payoff. There was truly no there was no punchline. What is that guy's name? Albert Fish?
Yes, yeah.
The Albert Fish bit is like for those who don't know, I'm going to explain it, and I hope that you watch it. If you're listening to this and you've never heard that bit, pause it right here, go listen, and then come back. All right. Albert Fish was a murderer. He like murdered kids, and he like sexually assaulted them and all this stuff. And Norm Macdonald has this bit that you hopefully just listen to, otherwise I'm about to ruin it, where it's like 5 minutes long, where he's just like, and he used to kill them, and he would mail letters to the parents with pictures of the bodies being desecrated, and he was just describing every horrible thing that Albert Fish had done to all his victims, to the parents, because he was a real bad guy. And then at the end of it, the payoff of you listening to this horrid and graphic detail of this man is Norm goes, sounds like kind of a jerk. That's it. That's the payoff. The payoff is like, I don't know what
I swear he'd do it to people who he absolutely knew would not get it. Like if the people he'd tell this whole like vivid story to would be like Larry King, who was like basically a skeleton at that point, just be like, why are you telling me all this? And then he'd be like, sounds like a real jerk. And then they'd move on to like jokes.
And like they knew that the joke was coming. So in the Albert Fish thing, he's like, I don't remember who he tells it to, but he's like laughing kind of. He's like, because it's a Norm thing where he's like expecting the punchline to keep going, but it doesn't. So it's funny. And he's like, why? That's not funny. That's not.
I think that sensibility. I just watched a thing. It was about Jim Downey, who was like head writer of SNL and Letterman and stuff. But then like was my favorite iteration of him was him and Norm were the writers for Weekend Update when Norm was on. And like Jim Downey's sensibilities were very much like over-explain stupid things to like such an extreme degree and then beat you over the head with it. And I think that kind of like Norm took that with the Albert Fish thing and took it to like just a dark, twisted place. Yeah. And it's just incredible.
I love that the weekend update back then was so, it was just Norm. Like, it was for Norm. Like,
Mhm.
like half the audience was like, "Oh, we didn't like that."
I think he's my favorite update host. He's so good.
Yeah,
Like
he's. I
all the
mean,
OJ stuff.
I don't know if Colin Quinn was a close second,
Mhm.
and then I couldn't tell you.
Michael Che is solid now. I like him.
I like the back and forth between him and I don't know his
Colin
name.
Jost.
What is it?
Colin Jost. Yeah, they're a
Okay,
solid pair.
yeah.
But like Kevin.
I was actually watching a weekend update with Colin Jost and Cam Patterson, where
Oh
he's talking
yeah.
about like how he's just playing a character. And he's talking about other characters that he could play, and he's like, "What does he say?" He's like, "Paula Dean, uh, he's old Hulk Hogan, uh, Kramer."
Dude, I don't know how Cam Patterson like he's touring doing stand up like throughout this whole time. So I don't know how he like people always talk about like how much you have to write for SNL and be there and stay up at night. And then Cam Patterson's like, here are all my dates, and it's like every single weekend. So I don't know how he's doing that.
I have no idea. I don't know how I don't know how those people that do comedy and do SNL, like having a weekly show like that where you have to, because they don't just record for one day. I assume
Right.
that there's like multiple days.
Mhm.
Maybe I'm wrong, but
It's a whole
um,
like week long process, like every single day.
okay, you had to get out of here, right?
Oh yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
tell some jokes.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. And leave us alone. Goodbye.
Yeah.